Welcome to About Mansfield. It is your audio newspaper. I'm Steve Casillo, broadcasting from the toasty, warm Solmark studios, along with the About Mansfield news team. Colleen Daniels, she's out there in the equally as warm Studio West. This is the January 28th, 2026, 305th edition. Coming up, it's Mansfield News, Talk, and Information. Let's check the stories we're covering this week.
No changes in candidate filings since the opening bell.
Icy conditions brings Mansfield to a standstill.
Mansfield Police open applications for Citizens Police Academy.
Mansfield Philharmonic extends youth audition deadline.
Local hospital and golf group launch student athlete awards.
And in sports, a Mansfield ISD basketball recap.
And in the talk segment, Steve talks about Mansfield Cares in studio with John Pressley and Nichole Dyer. We are Mansfield's only source for news, talk, and information. This is About Mansfield.
Hey there, it's Luke from Cool Hand Electric. Are you tired of dealing with plugs or lights that just won't cooperate? Well, don't fret. Give us a call. Worried about power outages or surges damaging your precious electronics? We've got you covered. Whether it's a whole house generator or surge protection, our solution-oriented Cool Hands are ready to tailor the perfect option that suits your needs and budget. At Cool Hand Electric, excellence is still cool.
Cool Hand, Cool Hand, Cool Hand, where excellence is still cool.
Looking for a night out that's anything but ordinary? Step into Vault Seafood and Steakhouse, Mansfield's premier upscale dining experience. Savor perfectly aged steaks, fresh seafood, and handcrafted cocktails, all served in a stunning atmosphere. Want more? Enjoy private dining rooms and a cigar lounge for that extra touch of luxury. Vault delivers exceptional flavor in a one-of-a-kind atmosphere. Located at Matlock and Country Club, Vault Seafood and Steakhouse. Unforgettable nights. Unmatched taste.
Hi, I'm Haley Hudson, and you're listening to About Mansfield.
Welcome back to About Mansfield. This portion of the news is brought to you by Vault Seafood and Steakhouse.
Candidate filing has been open for the past couple of weeks for the May 2nd municipal and school board elections in Mansfield, and there has been no additional activity beyond the initial 4 candidates who filed on the first day. 3 of those candidates are incumbents seeking to retain their seats. For Mansfield City Council, the current filings are for Place 6, incumbent Todd Tenori, and Place 7, Eric Rozak. Incumbent council member Larry Brosh has not yet filed for re-election. Brosh has served on the council for nearly 18 years across 6 terms. Also on the May 2nd ballot will be seats 6 and 7 for the Mansfield Independent School District Board of Trustees. The 2 candidates currently filed are incumbents Dr. Benita Reed and Courtney Lackey-Wilson. Dr. Reed is the current president of the board. Candidates must submit completed applications by Friday, February 13th at 5 p.m. to be eligible for the ballot. Additional information on eligibility requirements and filing procedures is available on the City of Mansfield and Mansfield ISD websites. Early voting will run from April 20th through April 28th. Election Day is Saturday, May 2nd.
Mansfield worked its way through a prolonged stretch of winter weather over the past 4-day weekend as snow and ice condition affected travel, city operations, and public services across the community. Road crews treated major thoroughfares and bridges beginning early in the event, focusing on priority routes for emergency response and essential travel. Residents were urged to limit driving during the periods of heavy icing between Friday night and Tuesday. City office hours were adjusted as all city facilities were closed, such as the library, the MAC, the City Hall, as well as several recreational programs and public meetings were postponed or canceled as a precaution.
Mansfield ISD also modified campus operations. For example, moving basketball games from Friday night to Thursday, citing hazardous road conditions in parts of the city and surrounding areas. There were reports of scattered power outages and frozen pipes, but all in all, Mansfield weathered the storm, and many broke the cabin fever by seeking nearby hills to sled down. By Tuesday afternoon, temperatures began to rise above freezing, allowing crews to clear remaining trouble spots and resume normal service schedules. City officials thanked residents for reducing travel, checking on neighbors, and exercising patience as crews worked through what was, by North Texas standards, a reminder that winter still technically exists. The Mansfield Police Department is accepting applications for its Spring Citizens Police Academy. The program is a free 10-week course designed to give residents an overview of police operations, including criminal law, patrol functions, and specialty units, through presentations led by Mansfield police officers. Classes are scheduled to begin Thursday, April 16th, and will meet weekly from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Mansfield Police Department building on Heritage Parkway. Applicants must be at least 18 years old, pass a background check, and submit their application by the March 26th deadline. More information can be found on the Mansfield Police Department website at mansfieldpolice.com.
And Colleen, the Mansfield Philharmonic Youth Orchestra has extended the deadline to submit online auditions to Sunday, February 8th. The orchestra is currently enrolling musicians between the ages of 13 and 18 who have at least 3 years of playing experience. Auditions are open for students who play strings, woodwinds, brass, or percussion. Students selected for the program will study with conductors and professional musicians from the Mansfield Philharmonic. For more information, it's available by calling 817-372-2682 or visiting the orchestra's website at mansfield.org. That's MANSPHIL.org.
Methodist Mansfield Medical Center and Crown Golf have announced the launch of the 2026 Methodist Mansfield Medical Center Crown Golf Sports Awards, recognizing high school student athletes from Arlington, Grand Prairie, Kennedale, and Mansfield. The annual program honors athletes for performance in their sports, as well as academic achievement, character, and integrity across a wide range of activities, including team and individual sports. Juan Fresquez Jr., president of Methodist Mansfield Medical Center, said the partnership with Crown Golf will continue to highlight student athletes in the region and the organization's support of youth athletics. Crown Golf President Justin Pointer said the awards are intended to recognize students who demonstrate sportsmanship, dedication, and integrity. Nominations are now open. Coaches, parents, educators, peers, and community members may submit candidates. Final selections will be made by a committee of high school sports educators, administrators, and community leaders. The awards ceremony is scheduled for May 14th, 2026, from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Mansfield ISD Center for the Performing Arts. Additional information and nomination forms are available at MansfieldSportsSpotlight.com.
Speaking of sports, we have the wins and losses in MISD basketball. We'll talk about it because sports is next.
Hungry for bold flavor and a good time? Head on over to El Primo's to enjoy sizzling fajitas and their signature blue margarita. Enjoy weekend live entertainment and let the kids run wild with an outdoor play area and arcade. Planning a party? Multiple private rooms are available, including the all-new Parrot's Nest to make your event a success. Food, fun, and flavor for the whole family at El Primo's. Visit elprimos.net and bring your appetite. Located at Matlock and Country Club. El Primo's, where the locals go.
Mansfield Plumbing, Electrical, Heating, and Air is a family-owned local service provider with over 20 years of experience. Servicing Mansfield and surrounding areas, we offer expert plumbing, electrical, heating, and air solutions focused on quality workmanship, customer satisfaction, fair pricing, and guaranteed results for homes and businesses.
Call 817-473-8888. Mansfield Plumbing's never second rate.
In sports, the threat of inclement weather pushed Friday night's Mansfield ISD basketball games to Thursday. Let's take a look at the boys' basketball games. Lake Ridge routed Boswell 90-55. Your Mansfield Tigers overtook Weatherford 95-88. Summit took down Everman 69-40, and Timberview topped Centennial 64-46. In girls basketball, Lake Ridge was downed by Boswell 56-47. Your Mansfield Lady Tigers overtook Weatherford 50-41. Summit nipped Everman 48-47, while Timberview lost to Centennial 47-23. In other sports, North Texas SC has signed Trinidad Tobago international midfielder Nathaniel James to a one-year contract with a club option for 2027 pending league and international clearance. James joins North Texas SC ahead of the team's inaugural season right here in Mansfield. The 21-year-old most recently played for Portland Hearts of Pine, where he made 22 appearances last season, scoring 3 goals with 3 assists. He also won the league's 2025 Goal of the Year in a fan vote and helped the club reach the league semifinals. Before his time in the United States, James played in Jamaica with Mount Pleasant FA, helping the club win its first championship in 2024. He has previously competed in Trinidad and Tobago's top division with Club Sando FC, scoring 15 goals in 22 matches and earning the league's inaugural Golden Boot. North Texas SC will open its first season here in Mansfield on July 4th as part of the MLS Next Pro. And that, my friends, is a look at sports. This coming Saturday, January 31st, is National Hell is Freezing Over Day. Yes, it's an actual thing, and no, it does not come with federal funding. And I would have thought it would have been more apropos for last Saturday, but the annual auspicious occasion takes place on January 31st. The day is meant to highlight moments where the impossible finally happens, when the long shot goals are finally reached, unlikely compromises are made, and someone in your family admits they were wrong. You know, historic events. The phrase itself dates back centuries and is rooted in literature where hell was sometimes described as cold before it was ever described as hot, which means the original writers were either creative or just very disappointed in humanity. Either way, the idea struck. Saturday is about recognizing those rare events that make you stop and say, well, that wasn't on my bingo card. So if something surprising happens, be it politics, sports, work, or perhaps in a group text, enjoy it, because according to tradition, it may be a while before hell freezes over again.
Coming up after the break, we turn the page to the features section.
I'm Angel Biasatti, and today we're talking about small daily habits that can protect your heart on Methodist Mansfield News to Know.
Some drinks are built for comfort. This one, it's built for ambition, because this week isn't about staying where you are. It's about choosing to rise.
We are Mansfield's only source for news, talk, and information. I'm Colleen Daniel, and this is About Mansfield.
And Colleen, before we go to break, just a short reminder, if you are a business owner or a manager, we would love for you to consider adding About Mansfield to your advertising or marketing budget for 2026. Come on, folks, help keep the lights on here in the studio. Show our great community that you care about keeping news alive here in Mansfield. You can reach out to us through our website contact page at aboutmansfield.com. Here's one of our sponsors right now. This portion of the news was brought to you by El Primo's, where the locals go.
Hey there, it's Luke from Cool Hand Electric. Are you tired of dealing with plugs or lights that just won't cooperate? Well, don't fret. Give us a call. Worried about power outages or surges damaging your precious electronics? We've got you covered. Whether it's a whole house generator or surge protection, our solution-oriented Cool Hands are ready to tailor the perfect option that suits your needs and budget. At Cool Hand Electric, excellence is still cool.
Cool hand, cool hand, cool hand, where excellence is still cool.
At Methodist Mansfield Medical Center, we've been caring for our home team for over 15 years. Today, you'll find award-winning physicians on the medical staff, advanced neurosurgery, a Level 3 trauma center, critical care for newborns, and comprehensive orthopedic care. Methodist Mansfield, delivering the care our friends, neighbors, and home team depend on. That's community, and why so many people trust Methodist.
Congratulations to Josh Wilson, who was the first person to correctly answer last week's Mansfield trivia question. What does STEM stand for? Josh knew that it was science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Looking for the weekly, highly coveted, wildly popular About Mansfield trivia question? You can find it in its new home on the About Mansfield Facebook page. So log on to Facebook right now and hit the About Mansfield News Talk page. As always, the first person to email the correct answer will win a $25 restaurant gift card, courtesy of Joe Jenkins Insurance. Good luck. When we come back, we turn the page to the features section. I'm Colleen Daniel, and this is About Mansfield.
Hi, this is Joe Jenkins with Joe Jenkins Farmers Insurance, specializing in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. I was born and raised here in Mansfield, Texas. We're active in the community, and Mansfield's a town we really care about. Our office has over 30 years' experience in the insurance industry, and we're passionate about what we do and about customer service. For a free quote, please visit our website at joejenkinsinsurance.com or give us a call at 817-472-6058. Once again, that website is joejenkinsinsurance.com.
Hi, I'm Corey Berlin, 2022 Boston Marathon finisher, and you're listening to About Mansfield.
Welcome back to About Mansfield, your audio newspaper. Let's open up the features section. Angel Biasatti is here to talk about heart-healthy daily habits in Methodist Mansfield News to Know. Angel?
Heart health isn't built in a single moment. It's shaped by the small choices we make every day. While genetics and age play a role, daily habits have a powerful impact on keeping our hearts strong and healthy over time. The good news, you don't need extreme changes to make a difference in your heart. Move a little every day. Regular movement helps strengthen the heart, lower blood pressure, and improve cholesterol levels. Even simple activities like walking, stretching, or taking the stairs can add up. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate activity most days, but remember, any movement is better than none, and you can break it up 10 minutes 3 times a day. Eat for your heart. A heart-healthy diet focuses on balance, not restrictions. Fill your plate with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and fish. Limit processed foods, excess salt, and added sugars can help protect blood vessels and reduce strain on the heart. Manage stress intentionally. Chronic stress can raise blood pressure and inflammation. Simple practices such as deep breathing, prayer or meditation, journaling, or spending time outdoors can help calm the nervous system and support heart health. Take even a few minutes to reset during the day can make a big difference. Prioritize quality sleep. It gives your heart time to rest and recover. Adults should aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Poor sleep has been linked to high blood pressure, weight gain, and increased heart disease risk. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine can improve both sleep quality and your overall health. Stay connected. Strong relationships and social support are powerful protectors of heart health. Connection reduces stress, combats loneliness, and encourages healthier behaviors. Make time to connect with family, friends, or your community. Your heart will benefit from it. Know your numbers. Regular checkups help you stay informed about key heart health indicators like blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, and weight. Knowing your numbers allows you and your care team to take action early when needed. Small changes, but lasting impact. Protecting your heart doesn't require perfection. Small, consistent habits done daily can lead to meaningful long-term benefits. Your heart works hard for you every day. Take a few intentional steps to care for it. It's one of the best investments you can make in your health. I'm Angel Biasatti, reporting for the About Mansfield podcast.
Shaken or stirred, you know it's going to be good, as Brian Certain serves up a drink that's built for ambition in this week's Cocktail of the Week. Brian.
Welcome to the Cocktail of the Week, brought to you, as always, by Bourbon Gospel. I'm your ever-loving host, Brian Certain, your guide for finding deeper meaning in what's poured in a glass and lived out during your week. All month long, we've been exploring one-word concept from the book by John Gordon. Instead of long list of resolutions, it challenges us to choose a single word to focus our energy and purpose throughout the year. This week, as we close out the series with a word that's got muscle, it's got grit, it's got a little bit of fire in the belly, the word is rise. Our final January pour is the Rising Manhattan, a classic with a bold twist. It's bourbon, it's vermouth, it's a touch of Amaro for depth. It's a flaming orange peel with a flourish that rises literally from the glass. This cocktail honors the art of elevation. It doesn't just sit in the glass, it announces itself. It's elegant, yes, but assertive. This one is for those who are done playing small. So what are the ingredients? 2 ounces of a high-proof bourbon, something 110 proof or higher. 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. 1/4 ounce of Amaro. 2 ounces of Angostura bitters. We're going to use an orange peel for garnish, flamed if desired. It's kind of a cool trick. And then a brandied cherry that's purely optional. So how do we make this beautiful cocktail? In a mixing glass, we're going to combine bourbon, the vermouth, the Amaro, and the bitters. We're going to add ice, and we're going to stir it once again until well chilled, about 30 seconds. And they're going to strain it into a chilled coupe, or otherwise known as a Nick and Nora glass. Then we're going to express the oil of an orange peel over the top. If you really want to be fancy, I suggest practicing this beforehand. As you are twisting it, you flame it, and you'll get that igniting of the zest momentarily to let the flame dance over the surface. Then garnish with the orange peel and a brandied cherry if you're feeling extra luxurious. Then sip intentionally. The Manhattan is one of America's original cocktails, dating back to the 1860s. It's bold, it's structured, and it's sophisticated, which is the perfect metaphor for rising above the noise. By adding the Amaro, we're introducing a note of complexity, a nod to the idea that rising just means avoiding hardship. It means pressing through it, climbing anyways. The flaming orange peel? Pure drama, but it's also symbolic. Fire refines, fire rises. But rise is not a gentle word. It's not a bubble bath. It's a call to action. To rise means to get back up. It's to grow beyond your current level. It means choosing courage over comfort. It means moving even when things are uncertain, especially when things are uncertain. But here's the secret. Rising isn't loud. It doesn't require a spotlight. Sometimes, in the quiet decisions you make when no one's watching, to show up, to speak up, to love deeper, to do things even though you're scared. This week, drink to rising, not perfectly, but persistently. And here's the mocktail. We're calling it the Lifted Spirits. So 2 ounces of a Seedlip Spice 94. It's a non-alcoholic whiskey alternative. It really is not my preference for this cocktail. It's hard to find a good substitute for bourbon and a non-alcoholic drink. The other thing to think about is to use a flat Coke. You don't want the bubbles from a carbonated Coke, so letting it go flat is going to add that caramel. It's going to add those notes that you would get in a bourbon, but obviously in a non-alcoholic version. 1 ounce of sweet vermouth alternative like Lear's Aperitif, 1/4 ounce of black tea syrup, 2 dashes of orange bitters, and then the orange peel garnish. You're going to stir, strain, garnish, and let your spirit rise regardless of the ABV. But as always, I'm open to hear your take and your input. You can reach me at brian@bourbongospel.com. And until next week, as Mark Twain said, too much of anything is bad, but too much whiskey is barely enough. Reporting for the About Mansfield podcast, I'm Brian Certain. And you're still not.
We're back in 60 seconds with Steve's in-studio interview with Mansfield Cares' John Pressley and Nichole Dyer.
Imagine a city where innovation knows no bounds, where dreams take flight, and the future unfolds before your very eyes. Welcome to Mansfield, a beacon of growth and a testament to vision. In the heart of Mansfield, a remarkable transformation is underway. But it's not just about the physical landscape. It's about the spirit that drives us forward. A spirit of collaboration that bridges cultures, a spirit of entrepreneurship that fuels prosperity, and a spirit of community that binds us as one. Mansfield is more than just a place. It's a canvas where diversity paints the picture of progress. From art festivals that ignite creativity to tech hubs that redefine boundaries, this city celebrates every voice, every passion. Mansfield, where growth knows no limits and the vision is limitless. Brought to you by the unstoppable spirit of the Mansfield Economic Development Corporation.
Hi, I'm Dr. Joseph Adams, and you're listening to About Mansfield.
Welcome back to another segment of About Mansfield. I'm Steve Casillo as we make the transition from news to talk. And in the studio today, we've got a couple of people in the studio today. Long-time Mansfield resident, John Pressley. We've had you on the phone several times.
Yes, sir.
Welcome in studio.
Thank you very much.
And to my right, that would be your left, Nichole Dyer. She's the vice president and ball chairperson for Mansfield Cares. Welcome to About Mansfield.
Thank you for having me.
And you and I have known each other a long time, but haven't seen each other in a long time.
We have, yep. Known each other for a long time.
Wanted to bring you in today to talk about not only specifically about the ball, but what Mansfield Cares does in general and how the ball benefits Mansfield Care. So who wants to start with what does Mansfield Cares do?
Mansfield Cares is is the largest kind of net for all of the food banks and food pantries here in Mansfield. Every month, Mansfield Cares donates a check to each and every one of the food pantries to help their shortcomings. This day and age, the food pantries are being stretched to the nth degree, and we step in every month and help them with their, I hate to say shortcomings, but financial.
Just supplementing
their financial
needs.
Areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are we are the largest donator to Feed the Kids in the summertime. Mansfield Cares donates over $30,000 and has year after year after year to help these children have a nourishing meal when they're not in school.
When was Mansfield Cares founded?
25 years ago.
25 years ago. Mm-hmm. And how long have you been involved?
I've been on the board of Mansfield Cares for 14 years now.
Wow. Okay.
It's very dear to my heart and my wife's heart, Cindy. We love being able to help our community because that's what we do. I've been here my entire life, and I love seeing what we can accomplish when we have a bunch of people that are all like-minded and are here to help others.
Right. Nichole, why did you get involved?
I had recently quit working, and I went to one of the events, the wine dinner in 2021, I think, and recognized one of the board members and approached her about getting involved, and went to the next meeting, and then
that was it. Chairperson.
Yeah. They're like, okay, you're in. But yeah, I wanted to be involved in something in my community that was making an impact, a good cause.
Okay. And again, that was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yes, I believe it was 2021.
Okay. And so they brought you in. How did you go from I'm now participating in Mansfield Cares to the vice president and chairperson for the ball?
Well, I was an ambassador for 2 years, meaning they put me to work wherever I was needed.
Sure.
For all the events all the time. And I was happy to do it. I was the decorations committee chairperson at first. And I really enjoyed that. So I handled all the decorations for the events with my committee. And then I actually don't remember. I think Susie Herman asked me if I would be interested in taking on, after I became a board member, if I would be interested in taking on more responsibility and becoming the vice president. And I was like, oh, gosh.
Usually it's when you don't show up to a meeting, they volunteer you.
Yes. Voluntold you. Yes. Yeah. Don't miss the meetings. Yeah. No, she asked me, and I, spoke to my husband about it, and
Nichole has an amazing eye for decorating and creating, and it has really made the ball even better every year with all the stuff that she brings to the event. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, don't upsell it, but
no, it's true. It's true.
I have, I think, an attention to detail, so I try to make it fun for people to enjoy while they're there, because we want to raise money, but we also want people to have fun while they're there.
I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
I've never been to a Mansfield Cares ball. This may be the year.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
like I said, you won't have to get dressed up.
Okay, so tell me about the ball and the night in the Wild West.
Yeah, so this year our theme is like a Western theme, trying to get away a little bit from the formal, because some people don't want to do that. And this year you can wear your jeans, your boots, you can wear a hat. You could bling it up. You could seriously Wild West it if you want to wear some chaps and spurs and go all out. It's up to you. We think we're going to see a little bit of everything. But we are currently working on the details, hoping to have some fun, interactive things for people to participate in. We will have our live and silent auctions, a live band. Hopefully, that will be really fun for people, and maybe some line dancing. Who knows?
Okay.
The band is called Western Rewind, and they play all the 80s and 90s country music that most of us grew up dancing to.
Do a little boot, scoot, and boogie.
Yes, sir. And so we've got them booked to play for us. We were also, I was told this week that we will have my grandfather's saddle on location. It is 1964 cowbell pickup saddle. My grandfather was the pickup man for many, many years at the Cowbell Rodeo, and they gave him this embroidered saddle from 1964, and we're going to have it there on display so everybody can look at it, sit on it, take pictures with it. Whatever.
Okay, hang on. Before we get too far, for those who don't know what a pickup person is, what
when the bronc riders are riding the horses, they're bronking on the horses, the pickup men would come up beside them and they would grab a hold of them so they didn't have to jump off and land in the dirt. They would just grab the pickup man and slide right off the horse.
Wow.
Did you know that, Nichole?
No, I did not.
That's okay. That makes two of us.
Yeah.
All right. So from the time I walk into the Walnut Creek Country Club for a night in the Wild West, what can I expect?
Well, you will be greeted with a welcome drink.
A welcome drink?
Yes. I think we decided on a Kentucky Mule as the welcome drink. And you'll check in, you'll walk into the ballroom, and music will already be playing. We'll have a little bit of entertainment there for you. We'll have our auction items set up, and most people usually go straight to that after they get their drink, and check out the auction items. Everything will be online this year, bidding wise. So you'll have that on your phone as soon as you get there. And you can check out the items, decide what you want to start bidding on, and start mingling.
Can you give people an idea of what some of the auction items are?
We collect items up until the day of, and we are working on that now. So if anybody wants to donate anything, we definitely are always looking for cool auction items from businesses, gift cards, experiences, maybe a membership to a gym or something. We're always looking for something, but I do know so far we have some trips for our live auction, and we have some memorabilia items Yes, we have the liquor wagon. Thank you. Sorry.
The liquor
we'll have
wagon.
a big liquor wagon. We always have that in our live auction. Have really cool bottles of liquor in that. And the memorabilia, back to that, we'll have some Burt Reynolds memorabilia from Smokey and the Bandit, some sports memorabilia from the Dallas Cowboys back in the day. And yeah, we're hoping to have some cool stuff that a lot of people like and want to bid on.
So, John, the Mansfield Cares, you mentioned, been around 25 years. Why was it started?
It was started because our predecessors saw that there was a need in Mansfield for help, not only with the food banks, but with or food pantries, but medical help also.
Yeah.
We are responsible, Mansfield Cares is responsible for building the Linda Nix Clinic on Broad Street and 6th. We donated that to the mission, I think, 5 years ago, the Mansfield mission, because we realized we were not doctors. We had no idea, but we
just play one on TV.
Just play one on TV. We had the building and it was set up for all the medical purposes, but we wanted it to go even farther. We all pretty much had jobs, so we knew that the mission could actually expand that and grow that portion. Behind it is the Harvesting International Mansfield Food Bank. That building belongs to Mansfield Cares, and we allow Harvesting to occupy that large building for free.
Oh, nice.
They have never paid us one penny for rent, so they can use that money more to help these people in need with food.
Okay.
And so that's where we really started.
And the Mansfield Care Ball, the money raised, is this the largest fundraiser that you have of the year?
Yes, it is our largest fundraiser. We're very proud to say that all of our board members, nobody gets a paycheck.
Yeah.
Over 94% of what we raise stays right here in Mansfield.
Well, where's the other 6% go?
Well, we have a cell phone.
We pay
have
for
postage.
a website.
Our website. Yes,
Yeah.
There's a little bit, but
Somebody
we're real
wants
proud.
to pay for that, though.
If somebody wants to donate, that's great. But we're real proud to be able to say that we can raise that kind of money and build these items, and 94% stays right here in Mansfield.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
We also give, this outside of the food banks, the summer program, Feed the Kids, is through Common Ground. We also give gift cards for food from, I think, Kroger, for the Angel Tree recipients. So any family who is receiving Angel Tree gifts gets a gift card to Kroger from us. We also do shoes for the Back to School Bash for thousands of kids through MISD.
They get a new pair of shoes to wear to school.
Yeah.
And look real spiffy for their first day at school.
There you go.
So that's always a fun event. We actually work that one too.
And then we are the multi-scholarship, the largest multi-scholarship donator in Mansfield for the scholarship programs. Mansfield Cares donates over $16,500 to help these kids go to college.
Graduating seniors.
So it's more than just handing out food and,
Yes.
It is. And the common denominator is probably food insecure families.
Yeah.
But it's in a lot of different ways.
And looking at the, for instance, you mentioned harvesting in Mansfield, the line of cars every is Wednesday, I think it is.
I think so.
I think it is.
There and the Mansfield Mission Center, which I'm pretty tight with. There are people in Mansfield that need help.
Yes.
Yes.
And
it's
more than you
absolutely
think.
amazing. There are more, like I said, Nichole said, there's more than you would even imagine that are doing. I'm involved with the food pantry at St. Jude's, and they're open twice a week, and the line is like 50 to 60 cars every day that they're open.
Wow.
And it's they used to do about 20, 25. Now it's up to over 50 to 60 cars on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
The times are changing.
Times are hard, and people need that assistance, and Mansfield Cares is there to help that, and we're very proud of that.
94% stays in Mansfield. Roughly, what kind of money are you bringing in on an annual basis?
Around $300,000.
That's a good amount.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
You can feed a lot of people on $300,000.
We can do a lot of good with that kind of money. Yes, sir, we can.
I would assume you want more.
Oh, we could always use more because then we could give out more. That's the thing. The more money that we raise, the more money that we can help our recipients.
Well, Mansfield, I believe, has the most giving, the most caring people of any community in North Texas.
I believe that too.
And so if someone wanted to donate, for instance, you know what, I'm busy on March 7th. I can't go to the ball, but I want to donate to Mansfield Cares. How do they do that?
The website.
MansfieldCares.org.
You can donate straight through the website. You could also email us.
You could be a community partner.
info@mansfieldcares.org. Yes, you could become a community partner and sponsor our events. Community partner is really cool because you give once a year and you get tickets to each event to attend or to give away to your employees or family or however you want to do it. You could also send us a message on Facebook.
There you go.
Facebook is a easy way for everyone to communicate. Send us a message and let us know what you're interested in.
Nichole, give all the details for the Mansfield Cares Ball that's coming up and how people can buy tickets.
Okay. A Night in the Wild West at the Walnut Creek Country Club, March 7th, starting at 7 p.m. all the way to midnight. Tickets you can purchase on our website, mansfieldcares.org. It's really easy. You just click on events and then click on the little poster. You'll see it. It's like a wanted poster. Click on that to purchase your ticket.
March 7th, Walnut Creek Country Club, Night in the Wild West, 7 p.m. to midnight. And go out because this is going to be my first, as I mentioned.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what you wear.
I do. Well, I'm wearing jeans right now. I do have a pair of boots at home. I may have to go to the costume store and get a hat.
Hey, we have a boot barn.
Okay.
Yeah, boot barn, or there's Cavender's close by,
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. We'll see you on March 7th. John.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
A pleasure. Nichole, good to see you again.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being on About Mansfield. Coming up next week on About Mansfield, we will talk in studio with yet another fine Mansfield resident. You'll just have to tune in to find out who it is. In the meantime, this is the place you'll hear the latest Mansfield news, talk, and information. Until then, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, engage, connect, amplify, elevate, celebrate, embrace, explore, share, love, or support this podcast if you haven't already, so you never miss an episode. It's free and it's easy. Head on over to our website, aboutmansfield.com. Enter your email address right there on the homepage. We will never, ever, ever send you any spam. My personal promise to you.
About Mansfield is recorded at Podcast Mansfield Recording Studio. Hosts Steve Casillo and Colleen Daniel. Moment with the Mayor, Michael Evans. Methodist Mansfield News to Know, Angel Biasatti. Cultural Arts Calendar, Tim Roberts. Cocktail of the Week, Brian Certain. Post-production editing, mixing, and mastering, Steve Casillo and Andrew Miner.
This podcast is copyrighted by Podcast Mansfield Recording Studio and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this podcast without prior written consent is strictly prohibited. On behalf of the entire news team, I'm Steve Casillo, and this is About Mansfield.